We start this hour with a major announcement. This election has changed the state of play in America. Decision Desk HQ projects the GOP has won a majority of seats in the next Senate. Big implication. Why? Supreme Court. Why else? Legislative agenda. This is going to be a big deal, and it is a reflection of how America decided to choose in 2024. So we don't know if the number is going to be 53, 54, but we do know this. This is the race that we're looking at right now.
Wow. This is the Nebraska Senate race. Deb Fischer, the idea of a Republican being in trouble in Nebraska is unthinkable. And Deb Fischer, the longtime incumbent senator, this was a boring race, had a challenger, Dan Osborne, who ran as an independent and got this close. This is stunning.
Now,
and if you want to think about a repudiation of the establishment,
there you go.
That's it.
So, and look, people can dicker with this all they want later on, but being an independent made a difference for Osborne. It resonated, and he had no business being close, but it shows the appetite that people have for something better than left versus right, something that approaches reasonable. So we see right now it's 51 plus for the Republicans. We'll see how it looks. But we also saw in Ohio, Sherrod Brown, longtime Democrat, losing in an insurgent race there. And that is the story of the night. Underperformance in places where we thought Harris wouldn't do well, sure, but down ballot, the balance of power has changed.
It's going to make a huge difference.
No matter who wins the presidency, they will have to deal with the Republican Senate.
Yeah. With a margin, nice margin.
If we can put up the Michigan numbers, there's only 40% of Michigan's vote in, which the idea that you only have 40% counted at midnight is atrocious in and of itself.
Although they did tell us to expect that.
Well, just because I tell you to expect bad customer service doesn't make it okay. That said, 49%, and I just heard from a very, very senior Democrat, longtime elected official in Denver, in Michigan. I'm getting tired. But this is somebody who knows Michigan politics inside and out, whose name's synonymous with Michigan. I asked him, what in golf, for a golf shot, is it like for Kamala Harris to win Michigan? This morning he told me it was an 8-foot putt, which is 50-50. He just told me that it's now a 30-foot putt.
Wow.
For Kamala Harris to win Michigan.
Now,
and this is a guy.
If she doesn't, what is the math?
If she does not win Michigan, she can still win Pennsylvania, but then she has to win Nevada and Arizona. Both. So it gets very, very, very thin for her to do that. This is from the same source. It's tough. Michigan looks more doable than Pennsylvania. And if Kamala Harris loses Pennsylvania, Donald Trump's at 270, we all go home. Steyerwalt's with us. Chris, do you agree with the 30-foot putt assessment for Kamala Harris in Michigan at this point?
Oh, I would on a 30-foot putt, you'd have to give it to me. I wouldn't even try. Actually, you know what I'd do if I was playing golf with you? I'd say just give me 2 from here and we'll call it good. The Pennsylvania is where it's at, and we're getting a ton of vote in Pennsylvania now, and we're starting to see the numbers. And basically, America, the way you can think about it right now is Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Detroit, and Milwaukee are what stand between Donald Trump and being the first person since Grover Cleveland to return to the White House in non-consecutive terms. Her position is, I would not currently describe it as dire, but she needs to exceed probably the kinds of volume that Joe Biden did in those cities. And so this remains a very nerve-wracking moment for Democrats, because when we look at Philadelphia County, when we look at Allegheny County, when we look at Wayne County, when we look at Milwaukee County, we don't know. We can't know the answer yet, but that is exactly what it is. And every minute that goes by, you're getting more vote in, you're counting more vote, and we get closer and closer to the answer. So this looks to be a very eventful time of our evening.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.